Okay, here's an example on the disposal of assets. So chapter 18, number 7, here's an example. It's not the exact thing, but different numbers used. So Carter Company owns a truck that cost 49,000. Depreciation totaling 33 has been taken on the truck up to January 8th, which is the same day it was sold. So accumulated depreciation is up to date. Assuming truck is sold for this, 14,170, assuming truck is sold for this. So we're going to see both a loss and a gain scenario. So first thing we need to do is find book value. After we find book value, we're going to put that here, and we're going to show a loss or a gain. The first example is going to be a loss. So again, find the book value and compare to see if we have a gain or a loss on sale. So the cost is 49,000. Depreciation to date is 33,000. So it's going to be cost minus depreciation. So that's book value. So book value, we already have part of our second calculation. What is the sell price? So the sell price for number 1 is 14,170. So the sales price is less than the book value. So we're going to have a loss. So let's think about this. The book value, the cost minus depreciation, anything above that is a gain. Anything below 16,000 will be a loss. So in this scenario, this will be a loss. So what we're going to do for a journal entry, let me see if I can expand this down here. Well, I can always go like this. So we're going to have cash. We're going to debit cash for 14,170. I think that's right. Yeah, 14,170. We're going to have accumulated depreciation. Accumulated depreciation has a credit balance. So in order to take it off the books, we're going to debit it. It's kind of like, think about like a closing entry where we're just taking it to zero. So that's going to be 33,000. Then we are actually going to, well, we know that we have the truck, and to take the truck off, a truck is an asset which normally has a debit balance. That is going to be the cost, the original cost, which can be 49,000. So if we add up, and just two ways you can do this, add up this and add up all the credits. Let's make this with commas so we know what we're looking at. So there's a difference here. So what's that difference? That difference is actually, since the credit is bigger than the debit, we would need another debit. So gains don't get debited, losses do. And you know what? We already know that here. So we don't put in negative figures, which put in the regular positive figure. And that actually is going to be actually the same on this loss on sale of trucks. So get that little asterisk out there. But so you'll get that that scenario. So now let's actually get rid of this, and let's delete these numbers. So now assume that number 2, we sold it for 17. So this is actually going to be the same. So the cost is 49,000, 33,000, and this book value of 16. I'll let that calculation in there. So the book value is 16. Now we sold it for higher than book value. So if you sell it for higher than book value, sorry, just fat fingered that, we're actually going to have a gain. And how much is that gain? It's going to be the sell price minus the book value. So a gain of 1080. So again, journal entry is cash. We received 1780. Then what do we have to do next? We have to get rid of accumulated depreciation. And sorry for the brevity, it's just easier that way. Accumulated depreciation is what? It's the same thing as this right over here. So let me scroll up a little bit. Then we're going to actually get rid of the truck. Remember? So that's the asset. We actually have to credit that. What was the value of the truck? Was the cost, right? So the cost is 49,000. Next, we're going to have a gain. So a gain is credited. Gain on sale of trucks. That's going to be 1080. So let's check our debits and credits. We have 50/50. Sorry, 50/80 and 50/80. So, and again, that's the same thing. If we didn't have that calculation, if you're just saying, hey, what is the cash, or what is the sales price over the book value, or if we just said what's the cost minus depreciation is the book value subtracting from your 17 is a gain. And just for some reason you didn't know that, we know that debits are larger than credits. So technically, if you know everything else, this would be your plug by design, actually a circle reference. So if you just do, let me get rid of that, somewhere else, if you just put 50 minus 50,080 minus 49,000 is 1080, that's going to be the difference. So that is an example, perfect example to show your homework knowledge in chapter 18, 7 of 12. So let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.